Good morning. We are making French toast with French red baguette. These are the things we may need. Bread. It's a white bread. You could take whole wheat as well, but white tastes better. 2 eggs, butter. Uh, we need powdered sugar. I prefer powdered sugar, though I will mix a little bit of a sweetener in it. Um, I would use cooking splenda and milk or cream. I have this 10% cream. So there are three important steps. First step is the cutting of the bread, and then the second step is making the mixture and soaking the bread, and the third step is frying. To me, the frying is the most important step. I mean, if you over fry it, they give a look of a burn. That's what we should avoid. So let me cut the bread for you. I like to cut the bread sort of in a little diagonal way. So I'm using a bread knife. Um, Baguette is a little bit hard as compared to other bread, so I have to use a little bit of force. So that's how my slice would look like. So this much thick, and it's like a little angular shape here. That's another one. Let me cut rest of them. So that's how the bread would look like. So I have cut all the bread like I told you. So let's make some mixture now. I've cracked 2 eggs and I put them in a little blender here I have. So I'll put 3 spoons of powdered sugar, powdered white sugar in this. Then I will put, you have optional, you can put 2 more white sugar, powdered sugar, or I'm mixing sweetener with it. So I'm putting 3 spoons of sweetener. I have cooking blender. Then I'll put like 3 to 4 spoons of the 10% cream I got here. If you don't have cream, you could use milk. And if you don't want to use blender, you can just whip it with a fork or some other whipper. So let me run it. I'll be back. I can take a bowl or a deep plate. So I've taken a deep plate. I will pour the mixture, which I blended in it. And soak the slices. We cut those angular slices in that batter. So ideally, if you could leave them soak there for 5 minutes at least, they would soak the batter well, and they would be soft, and the taste would be fantastic. So uh, let me make arrangements for frying. So in the pan, it's a little larger sort of frying pan. I have put some butter and olive oil. So you can use some other oil with butter or only butter. If you put only butter, it burns. And if you put olive oil, it would make your slices crispy. So very important it is that we should put the temperature like medium or so on your stove. Otherwise they would burn. It may take some time to cook, but they would be like very nice light brown. Good. Let me put some uh, toast on here. Okay. So we have done our job. Let the stove do its job. After about cooking 5 minutes on one side, let's change the side rather. You look at the color. So that's the kind of color I usually look for. Anything darker than this give like a burn taste and doesn't look nice. So let me put them upside down. Then I'll show you closer to the camera. Yeah. So that's the kind of color you'll look for. So now the other side would not take that long, maybe 3 minutes. And then I put it on the serving plate. So approximately after 2 or 3 minutes, they're done. I just put them in the plate, and you look, they're like um, light brown. And if you touch them, I don't know if my light is okay or not. Yeah, if you touch them, they would be soft. When you cut them, the baguette is pretty hard usually, but after cooking, you would find it soft. So cooking is all about liberty and choices. If you have French bread, that's okay. If you don't, you can use some other bread. Um, if you have milk, you can milk. If you have cream, you could use cream. If you want white sugar, brown sugar, or even if you have sweetener for some reason, you can use that. But nothing should stop you from cooking what you want to cook and eat. So let me enjoy these French toast or French baguette.